First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Detroit Lions. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second down, here's Richardson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Lions need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now this defense for the Lions, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Quiddy Pay. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
7th play in the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They go play action with Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Completes it to Perry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Willis on the option to the right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go. Jack.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Okay, ready?
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
No surprise, Robinson is looking like one of the best running back prospects we've seen in a long time. He became the face of the Atlanta football team the second he was drafted, and he should be ripping off big runs for them for years to come.
Back to Robinson now on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Willis to throw on second. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this second down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Robinson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down. But if you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense?
Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 1 now.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Richardson out of the shotgun. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Yeah, Richardson yet again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They go play action with Richardson. They'll roll him out right. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. 4th down to give to Gibbs. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Willis. Throw left side complete. That's Perry. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Willis. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Willis to throw once more. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Richardson.
Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Falcons take over the 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline. They drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's... Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Ritter off the play fake.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back in the 32. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Offense actually plays an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They know if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Hit and drop behind the line by Shelby Harris.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Richardson off the play fake. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. Well, first down there on a pickup at 25.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Alert! Alert! Go!
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
They'll pitch it out to Gibbs here. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 6. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Get it.
Gibbs again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field. But defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Motion man is Schwartz. Richardson on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Anthony Schwartz, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run this one right with Robinson. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as he'll be left with a 3rd and long. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Off play action. Richardson rolling to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Now, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of over...
And in for the Lions, touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. the Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. It's like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. Here's Ritter. Throw left side. There's London.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Jet sweep. Here's London. And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackle inbounds.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Lions, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
That was just an old-fashioned ass kicking. Final score looked a lot worse than what the actual game was, but shit. Nobody came to play on our end besides the defense. Defense came to play. They played for 3 quarters and said, why are we out here if y'all not going to do nothing? So I ain't even mad at it. Bright side, like I said, defense showed up. So Jeff got an upgrade. So now Jeff's a star. So, I mean, that's 20,000 experience off a player of the week last week. He should have an upgrade, like, quite honestly. If he doesn't, I'd be surprised. So, yeah, he's got 3 upgrades. I was just, yeah, 20K is quite a lot. Yeah, 20K will fill that bar up at least twice, if not 3 times, depending on where it's at. But yeah, so Jeff had a good game again. Defense had a great game. Offense, something got to shake. Malik Willis got benched there in the third quarter, I believe. It's just, man, at some point you got to be able to make the easy completions wide open, and that throw, I don't even know who it was to, whether it was London or Watson, but like, bro, he's wide open, like wide open. Got the defense to react and everything. That's 6 points right there. And at that point, the game was what, 6-7. That's the lead right there. And there's no telling how different the game could have gone. He eventually just went and sat and dime, and I still couldn't run the ball. Like that just shows how bad this offense is all around. Like this is why it's gonna be a project to rebuild this team. Like the defense isn't bad. The defense kinda honestly is where I would want it. After the first off season, I made trades, get them there. It's a lot of young. I ain't gonna say a lot of young guys, but you got some nice young talent, good veterans behind them. Greedy got fucking torched on that goddamn touchdown. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Calais didn't even play half the game, but Grady made his impact like I knew he would. Um, Isaiah Simmons was out there. Fucking Jesse Bates had his first two picks of the season. If not, no, that might be 3 and 4. He might have already had two picks. But yeah, like this is ridiculous. Desmond Ritter's gonna have to start moving forward just because like Watson is playing that bad, and this offensive line, I don't know what it is, but like, yo, it's not it. I don't know if I need like a new center or what, but like I don't know. Like I don't know, man. Like I'm really trying to figure it out. I can't run the ball. I don't get good, and I'm not. And when I say I can't run the ball, like looking at Bijan, I think he might average 4 yards a carry. That's not bad. It's really not. I should average at least 5. Let's be honest. And that sounds crazy, but it's not. Like look at Bijan by himself. You get him out in space, he's amazing, but I can't get him out in space. I just can't. And I don't know what it was this game. He just felt like he was not moving at top speed. And I don't know. Maybe y'all can say what y'all want. Like, oh, you lost. Now you trying to look for reasons you lost. Nah, I'm dead ass. Like, trying to figure out it's on 30. I, but shit, fucking Anthony Schwartz cooked Greedy Williams for a touchdown, and there's a 3 speed difference there. What? Schwartz got 96 speed and Greedy's got 93. Like, there's a difference between 93 and 96. Duh, three plus 3 speed. Man, I don't know. We got our asses kicked. The final score says. Everybody else knows the truth. This was really a defensive game that defense played amazing through 3 quarters. Like defense played spectacular. Had it not been for I don't even know, busted coverage, I guess you could say. Greedy just got beat for a touchdown. Had it not been Greedy getting beat for a touchdown, we would have been up 6-0 or 6-3 because we stopped him twice back to back. We would have had the lead in this game. And then, the defense, even with giving up that touchdown, the defense kept it close. They scored 21 points in the entire game. Like, something's got to shake on offense. We got to get the offense together. We can't get the offense together, man. There ain't no point in playing this season, for real, for real. So, Ritter's going to be the starter moving forward. If Ritter can't get the job done, I don't know what to tell anybody. It's up for any and everything at this point. And honestly, don't be surprised if I start the next live stream and there's somebody at quarterback that's not even on the team. Because why not go look for another quarterback? I mean, why not? Why not? Let's. I'm leading the stream here, but why not?